Welcome to Passionaire Magazine, the podcast where we talk about business, tech, food and travel, fashion, health and fitness, the arts and culture, where we want you to live your passion. Passionaire Magazine, the podcast. Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me for Passionaire Magazine, the podcast. Today, we will be looking at the power of positive affirmations and gratitude. Now, I want to make sure that everyone starts on the same page, so let's take a look at those two very important words, affirmation and gratitude. Affirmations tend to be positive statements that you say or make about yourself. They are usually presented in the present tense, meaning, I am healthy. I am smart. I am kind. That type of thing. Gratitude, on the other hand, is our emotional response. It's usually in response to something that is positive, something that is good, that has happened, and we want to express it in some form of appreciation. Now, understand that while both affirmations and gratitude can be helpful, they are very much different. Affirmations are focused on building up the self. Now, not in an egotistical way, but what I mean is affirmations build up your self-confidence. They build up your self-belief. They build up your self-esteem. Gratitude is centered around the appreciation, the acknowledgement, the report of what has just happened positively in your life, be it personal and or professional. Affirmations are usually something that we say to ourselves. My morning affirmation. Gratitude is often something that we not only share with those closest to us, but many times we will share in our team meetings, in our business meetings, or in some type of newsletter or report for those who may not even be in the same building as us, but need to know about the good news. So if you think about it, an affirmation is that put in your AirPods and you're listening to those words, wonderful spa-like feeling that you're creating for yourself. I am strong. I am confident. I am walking in wisdom. I am walking in abundance and prosperity, right? Those are the things. I am a great teacher. I am a great salesperson. Whatever it is that you need to affirm about yourself. Gratitude is calling your spouse, your significant other, calling your parents, sibling, best friend. Oh my goodness, I got the grant. I got the raise. Our business just hit the $1 million mark, right? Whatever it is that you were trying to achieve, and that has happened, that's your moment of gratitude. And that's why I say it's not something that you simply keep to yourself, but it's something that you share with others, while affirmations are those things that you tend to say to yourself. Now, could you share that with someone else? Could you call up your best friend and say, hey, how's your day going? And I'm like, great, how's your day? And then they ask you in return, how's your day going? And you say, I am kind, I am wise, I am magnificent. It might be for, a good little chuckle, and they might go, okay, that's awesome. And if that follows your personality, then go for it. But usually, affirmations are something that we say to and for ourselves. We may say them out loud, but they are very much for ourselves. Now, despite these differences, understand that affirmations and having an attitude of gratitude are powerful tools. They are powerful tools at promoting positivity. We are trying to keep the positivity around us, right? Now, many of you who follow me personally on social media, you know that I use the hashtag positive vibes or positive vibes only or positive thinking only, right? That we are trying to concentrate on that thing which gives us a space to create that which is on the positive side of the timeline more often than not. We want you to be more optimistic about your life. Now, am I suggesting that you kind of look through rose-colored glasses at what's really going on in the world or what's going on in your business? Absolutely not. I do want you to be truthful with yourself. However, try to state even those things that are not exactly where you want them to be as though they are already there. The wonderful thing about our brain is that it has a tendency to lean towards the information that it is given on a consistent basis. What do you mean? If you can teach a child that the sky is blue and that the grass is green. Why? Because you tell them that on a consistent basis, because they're learning. And then one day they say, hey, that's a blue sky and that's green grass. But you could also teach them the exact opposite. Because their little brains are simply going to believe what you tell them, you too could have learned something that's been inverted. You could have learned a disabling habit. You could have learned a pessimistic thought pattern from someone around you. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't overturn that you can't stop where you are, cease and desist with that less than positive thought behavior. You can always make a change. Hence, today's podcast. So if you are looking to add more positivity to your life on either side, personal or professional, consider incorporating both affirmations and gratitude into your daily routine. Gratitude is that emotion, while affirmations are the statement. I want you to remember that. Affirmations are the statement. Gratitude is the emotion. So, if you want to walk around in that positivity, you must first state it as fact. And then what happens? Your brain will lead you toward that outcome. Affirmations are positive statements about ourselves that we believe to be true. Gratitude is simply feeling thankful. It is simply feeling the all of it. Now, one of the things that I have learned to do is to start my day writing in a gratitude journal. Now, for those of you who are saying, oh no, that's work out of the gate, you will be surprised at how this very simple thing can have a very big impact on your life. When you sit down at your desk and you're looking at all of your to-dos, your very first to-do should be to write out something that you are grateful for. Now, I give myself the task of every day writing down 3 things that I am grateful for. Starting my day with an attitude of gratitude helps me to maneuver the rest of the day. Now, let me back up just a moment. But coffee first. Now, I do like to have a really great cup of coffee before I get going. It's something that is simply added to my daily routine. A nice warm cup of coffee or a nice cup of hot tea really gets me going. Then I write in my gratitude journal. Why do I do that? Because before I tackle anything that is on my to-do list, and I call it an accomplishment list, but I know most people call it a to-do list. I'm already starting off on a positive note. I am grateful for the air that I breathe. I am grateful for waking up. I am grateful for a loving family. I am grateful for the roof over my head. I am grateful to have a car that takes me wherever I need to go. I am grateful for a great team. I am grateful for amazing guests that are on my shows and programs. You see where I'm going? Very simple things. But in that simplicity, you start to realize how many things you're grateful for. I am grateful for a great dinner last night. I am grateful for an amazing breakfast this morning. I am grateful for, and you just start going down the list. Now, the more you do this, the larger your list will become. But I usually suggest that if you're not used to doing this at all, you start off with at least one thing that you're grateful for. Now, if you're the type of person that's used to doing some form of activity like this, then perhaps your number would be 3. 3 things that you're grateful for. Now, I can tell you one thing that you should be grateful for. That you woke up this morning. For the life that you have been given. For the good health that you are in. There you go. There's 2. Think of one additional, and you have started down your journal of the list of 3 things that you are grateful for the day. And then start to do the things on your to accomplish list, also known as a to-do list. To practice gratitude, we simply take time every day to think about the things that we are grateful for. Now, this can be anything, again, from your health to your family, to the roof over your head, to the meal that you're looking forward to the gala that you must attend, to the vacation that you will be taking. Whatever it is, express your gratitude. And also don't be ashamed to share that on social media, especially if it goes along with the theme of your page. Write it down. Tell someone the energy that you create in doing so is positive energy. And we need to have that in our lives. Our affirmations, on the other hand, are those statements, again, that we repeat to ourselves. And though they can be said in our head, it is awesome and affirming when we say it out loud, when we hear ourselves say it about ourselves. These statements can be anything. So please don't get caught up in the what should I say? What do you want to be? Who do you want to be? That is who you are. That is your I am. I remember when I first started off as a counselor, my affirmation was, I am a successful counselor. I am a counselor who helps women in my community. I am a counselor who assists those that are dealing with anxiety. I am a counselor who assists those who are dealing with bereavement. So I kind of just went through my list, right? I didn't know exactly what to say, but I knew that I needed to say something. It felt a little awkward to say it out loud. I knew what I felt inside, but it felt awkward to say it out loud. And then over a few weeks, it started to feel right. It started to settle in my spirit, if you will. And my statements became stronger, more profound, and they started to shape who I believed myself to be. In that, fast forward all of these years later, right? And my affirmations are very much a part of who I am. 20 years later, your affirmations should be a little different than they were when you were first starting off. Why? Because you have become the person that you were trying to speak into existence way back then. So yes, am I walking in that abundance, in that prosperity, in that success that I was speaking over my life then? Yes. Do I continue to speak it over my business, over my family, over the all that I do? Absolutely. Am I as grateful today for my successes as I was then? Yes. Am I as grateful for my friends and family and the partnerships and the team members that I have today as I was then? You betcha. So it is learning to understand that though we are ever evolving and growing and maturing in our lives, in our business, we are also grateful for some of the same things, just perhaps on a different level. When you're first starting off, you're starting out on that entry level. But many of you now are in your C-suite phase of life. You are in your executive. You are in your founder. You understand what I'm saying? You are in that living my dream phase of your life. And your affirmations and your sense of gratitude should reflect that. So today I challenge you to make sure that you are practicing your affirmations, that you are walking in an attitude of gratitude. So what can you do? First, make a list of the things that you are grateful for. Take time every day to sit down and think about the things that you are grateful for. Include every aspect of your life, your family, your friends, your home, your business, your health, your profession, your job, your co-workers, your team members, your employees. You get the drift. Write your affirmations. Number 2. Once you have made a list of the things that you're grateful for, make a list of your affirmations as well. I am healthy. I am whole. I am surrounded by great people. I have an amazing sales team. I have an amazing production team. I have a successful show. I have a successful business. I have a successful whatever it is that you are trying to do, product, service, whatever it is. You understand what I'm saying here, right? You write it out. I am loved. I am walking in favor. I am walking in support of others. I am supported by others. Number 3, repeat them regularly. Even if you have to put it on your calendar and it has a cute little reminder notification that pops up and says, have you said your affirmations today? Have you made your gratitude statement today? Because I understand life gets busy. And maybe there's some times that you don't get a chance to do it first thing. But once you commit to doing that, you will find that you will make time, because in doing it, it has changed the feeling of your day. It has changed how you progress through your day. Number 4, visualize your affirmations coming true. If you do not take the time to visualize, see it in your mind's eye, it's going to be hard to convince others of what you yourself cannot see. So if you picture yourself as whole, if you picture yourself as healthy, Spend some time in that emotion. Are you running? Are you walking? Are you drinking more water? Are you eating more fruits and veggies? Whatever it is, see yourself doing it. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am strong. I am wise. And then see yourself being those things. Do not skimp. Do not skip. Do not shortchange. Do not make the time, the allotment of time for this activity, don't make it too short. Give yourself time to enjoy this part of your morning or your afternoon, whenever you choose to do it. But spend time in it, because you will find that it is so powerful. And last but not least, number 5, be patient with yourself if you are just starting out. When you first start doing anything that is different from what your normal routine is, it is important to be patient with yourself, because it's new. Because you're going to want to go do something else. In the middle of your affirmation, in the middle of your attitude of gratitude, you're going to go, oh yeah, did I turn the light off? You're going to have that moment. It's okay. Be patient with yourself. It will take you some time to start feeling this new activity, but you will start seeing the result of this activity. The more you stick to it, the more you are patient with yourself, and the more consistent you are. So I wish you prosperity and abundance. I wish you good health and love. I wish you joy and happiness. But I also wish you passion and purpose. So enjoy the rest of your day. May you have an amazing week. And I already know you are going to have a passion and purpose-filled month. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for listening to Passionaire Magazine, the podcast.